The approaching hoofbeats of the July 30th MLB trade deadline. It's a horse, you see, grow louder, as do trade speculation and rumors. Much of that speculation has swirled about Texas Rangers outfielder Joey Gallo. As such, we're here to undertake a Gallo-centered trade deadline primer. Beautiful bean footage? Rolling now. The Rangers are, by a distant margin, in last place in the otherwise tough AL West, and they're on pace for 105 losses, which would make for one of the worst seasons in franchise history. In matters related, the SportsLine Projection System gives Texas less than a 1.0% chance of making the postseason. More broadly, they're bound headlong for a fifth straight losing season. Change is sorely needed. At this point, every key decision-maker should be fired, but there's little sign of that happening. Instead, the team may undertake a deadline sell-off. Their most lucrative asset, when it comes to such endeavors, is Gallo. We'll get into Gallo's merits as a baseball player below, but before that we'll note that he's not eligible for free agency until after the 2022 season. That extra year of team control, or, stated another way, the fact that Gallo isn't a rental, means that the Rangers can expect a heftier return in trade. On top of all that, Gallo is owed just around $2 million for the remainder of the season, which is a massive bargain given his value on the field. Given how poor the major league roster is and that the farm system is solid but not elite, solid to good assuming no. 2 overall draft pick Jack Leiter signs, a trade of Gallo could bring in some quality young talent and aid in an organizational reset. All that said, it's entirely possible that Gallo winds up signing a long-term extension with the Rangers and staying put. We'll know soon enough. Gallo combines a plus glove in right field with elite power from the left side. This season, he's batting .223, .379, .490 with 25 home runs and an AL-leading 74 walks. Backing it up are some impressive batted ball metrics. To wit, Gallo this season ranks in the top 3.0% of MLB when it comes to barrel rate, which is how often he hits the ball with the ideal combination of exit velocity and launch angle. Speaking of exit velocity, his max reading of 115.1 mile per hour is in the top 5.0% of MLB. He's also continued a 3-year trend of improving his chase rate on pitches outside the strike zone. This season, his chase rate is in the 92nd percentile. Gallo's rising barrel rate and improving plate discipline bode very well for the future, and at age 27 he should still be in peak form for some time. For his career, Gallo has an OPS plus of 116, which means his park-adjusted OPS has been 16% better than the league average. Since the start of the 2019 season, however, he's had an OPS plus of 127. This year, he checks in with a figure of 138.